quick update.
What's good, YouTube? Wherever you're watching this video, I appreciate you for spending your time right here, right now. Now, roughly around 3 months ago, I took it upon myself to start my beard growth journey. Now, real quick, just to give a couple reasons why I wanted to start my beard growth journey. I believe that suited a goatee, which is more of the style that I was rocking when I was modeling. That's the style that they required. I actually went to a shoot once and I missed out on actually getting accepted for the shoot. He didn't tell me I missed out. The guy lied to me and said, yeah, he's still gonna consider me, but I realized I missed out on the shoot because when I went to the shoot, one, I had my hair in like cornrows and I also was growing out my facial hair. And the guy told me that whatever you look like in your portfolio, you need to maintain that look. And in my portfolio, I had the long hair with more of a goatee. So then I realized, okay, when I didn't get the job, that you have to look like what you look like in your portfolio, which makes sense because the agents, the brands that are gonna work with you, that reach out to the agencies, they're going off of your portfolio. I wasn't thinking about that at the time. Like I said, I say this all the time. I was really modeling for money. You know, so a lot of these things I wasn't considering. I was just trying to get my bag right. So yeah, that's why I was rocking the clean shaven look, which is right. I'm pretty sure I've already probably showed you guys already anyway. But yeah, I was rocking that look. But as soon as I no longer was modeling, if you want a video on that, I'll probably maybe link it at the end of the video as to why I stopped modeling. I got dropped from my agency, put it like that. It wasn't anything to do with looks. It was my stuff coming out of my mouth, which I've now learned from. And I've corrected, you know, I've learned from all that experience. But yeah, as when I was no longer modeling, I said, okay, this is the perfect time to start growing out my beard. I've always wanted to, and to actually give a real reason, because I know I just said I'll give a reason, but that's not the proper reason. That's part of the reason. The reason I wanted to grow my beard out is because I like to say there's two type of attraction. There's the pretty boy, you know, young nigga type of attraction, where it's like you're just young, 18, 19, and you're just handsome, right? But then there's a grown man type of attraction. There's that, you know, there's looking pretty and then there's looking sexy. Usually women aren't calling pretty boys sexy. You know, the 18 is usually grown men who get the sexy type of compliment. So I wanted to go for more of a grown man handsome, not like a pretty boy or you know what I'm saying, young type of cute type of hand. If you get what I mean, let me know in the comment section down below if you get what I mean. So I wanted to go for a different level of attraction, you know, the next level of looks max, and I believe I've completed all the other areas. Some of them were just more so natural than others, but I believe I completed the other areas. So now let me advance to the next level of looks max and let me get this beard on point, because me personally, I truly believe a beard is a man's makeup. You know, women can put on all that bullshit they put on their face, you know, aborted. I think people be saying makeup has stuff that has to do with abortion inside of it and all that type of shit. So go ahead, put it on your face, but I wouldn't recommend. But a beard is like a man's makeup, and I really believe that. But yeah, just to give you guys an update, that's why I wanted to start growing out my beard, to get that next level of attraction, to not only be attractive but to have that grown man type of attraction. So, and once again, I believe a beard is a man's makeup. So I started this 3 months ago, and this is the video I started with. After that video there, I continued. I did another update, I think about a month ago. I decided to start a beard journey not too long ago. I mainly credit Minoxidil for the beard growth, and that's why I mainly started with it first, and then I transitioned to using a derma roller with the Minoxidil. This only lasted for about 3 weeks though, but this is where I was at with day 1 of the beard growth journey. Now, this is where I'm at now, guys. as you can see, it's clearly worked. I credit Minoxidil mainly, but guys, if you would like a full detailed day-to-day guide on what I do and what I did to get my beard to grow to this length that it is now, let me know in the comment section down below. I'm out. But yeah, along my journey, just to give you, I don't want you guys to have unrealistic expectations. I have been consistent using Minoxidil. I haven't been consistent with the derma roller. I barely use it. You know, I don't really use it. I don't like using it, bro. I think it's just it just takes too much time in it, you know, because you gotta go up and down like this with the derma roller, right, and then back, and then sideways like this, and then back, and then it's like doing that every night, especially when I be so busy. It's like I kind of left that alone and just use Minoxidil. And more so recently, about 2-3 weeks ago, I've been doing it twice a day. At first, I didn't even know you can do it twice a day. I thought you're supposed to only do it once, but you can actually do it twice a day. So I've been doing it twice a day for the past 3 weeks, but I've been consistent with Minoxidil for about a month, for about 3 months. The past 3 months, I've been consistent using it. Maybe here and there, I had days where I wasn't using it when I had real pain with my surgery. I was in pain, so I wasn't really doing anything. I was just bed bound. But apart from that, I've been consistent for the past 3 months using Minoxidil. Yeah, I can say that, bro. My routine is just to wash the beard, wash the canvas, dry it, Minoxidil, comb it out, Minoxidil, and then comb it out again. But yeah, I definitely see the growth. And this was, hold up, it's gone out of focus. So this video I'm about to show you here was 1 month ago, and now these videos I'm about to show you now is what my beard is currently looking like at this stage. And this is the longest I've ever seen my facial hair, to the point where it's quite noticeable. Usually before, I had to be in certain lighting for my facial hair to show, but now this is what we're looking like. Quick update, guys. I will say Minoxidil has definitely worked for me. My beard just looks more fuller, and I think what's happening is the hairs actually strengthening, which is what is making them look fuller and making me have more of that full beard type of look. So I definitely say Minoxidil has worked. I wouldn't say it's been like crazy growth. Like maybe some of you guys might think that because you're outside of me, you know what I'm saying? So maybe you might think that, but I don't think it's been crazy growth or like super. I think it's worked and done the job, but it's not been like, oh my gosh, bro, I've got such a huge beard. No, but it has worked though. So if you're looking for some extra beard growth on top of what you're doing, I would recommend Minoxidil. I'm currently using like a gray bottle. I was using Regain at first, but now I'm using a gray bottle, but it's all 5% Minoxidil anyway. So guys, I just want to give you a quick update on my beard growth journey, just to inspire some of you guys, because I know it can be hard on your beard growth journey, seeing all these people out here with their full grown beards, you know what I'm saying, bitches stroking their beards and shit, and you got your shit growing. But just to give you some encouragement, and also if you want to go for more of that young pretty boy type of look, because I'm not saying anything's wrong with it, you know, for example, Jay Cinco has that goatee, like pretty boy type of look, and he's pulling. So I'm not saying anything's wrong with it at all. Just for me and my personal journey, you know, with looks maxing, we can be so quick to tell other people what to do for their looks maxing journeys, but for my personal journey, I want to grow out a beard. So to each his own. I still think the goatee is a great look, and I don't think I'm just gonna completely just never do it again, you know. It's still a great look. So if you are wanting to grow your goatee out, use Minoxidil as well. Just use it on these areas like here, and leave it here, even though I don't know if the products can still work here. I don't know about that, but you have to research that. But yeah, quick update. And by the way, guys, I'm gonna be coming back with more how women react and all that type of stuff, all the bangers I was dropping you guys with. Trust me, bro, we got some bangers coming, so lock in. And yeah, Finesse family, let's turn up, bro. Keep God first on this Sunday and every day. Like, comment, subscribe for more. Make sure to let me know in the comment section down below what you think of my growth. Do you think it was quick, slow? In your opinion, let me know in the comment section down below. Finesse family, the generals, out of here, bro.